Hi, Chris Straub here with StraubTechnologies, and today we're proud to announce our ProMaxx cylinder head kit for the Ford 300 Inline 6 community. Now, as you know, it's been all over the internet for the last year. We've been working on a camshaft program for these, and I had a few guys inquire about the ProMaxx cylinder head and stuff. We've got an excellent relationship with Jason and the boys down there, so we reached out to them. Now, we are not changing any of their CNC work whatsoever. Basically, what we're doing here is a complete blueprint on the cylinder head. Because one thing at StraubTechnologies, yes, we love to give you that power that you want, but we want to give you that reliability and that longevity and stuff. So with the late model engines over the last 25 years, the OEs have figured out by reducing that valvetrain mass, it's just going to give you better longevity. So what we've done is we've taken this cylinder head, which comes standard with 11/32 stem valve, and we've actually put bronze guide liners in it to neck it down to an 8mm valve. This reduces on the intake side almost 20 grams on the intake. We've also gone to a 2-inch head on the intake side on this, and we've gone to a standard 1/6 on the exhaust. Now, we've posted some flow figures, and we'll post the flow figures on this video for you so you can see. But the increase that you see as far as the pickup, as far as air goes, this head with that valve combination stuff, the capability is there to make another extra 30 horsepower on average, with the low lift and the mid lift numbers really coming up with that 2-inch intake valve. So this combination, what we do is we install the guide liners. It comes with a couple different spring kits depending on which of our roller camshafts, whether it be a hydraulic roller or solid roller package, what you're doing. Standard kit and our base kit comes with a beehive spring. It's good up to 560 lift, and that's a super clean spring that we use with a 8mm 7-degree valve and the beehive steel retainer that we put on these heads and stuff. We go ahead and put our competition valve job, which is a radius, a tool form valve job. And again, this is all for longevity. Now, we've had a couple customers already do some turbo builds because they got excited with some of the guys with these turbo deals. So we've come up with a valve job which widens the seat out a little bit, get a little bit more extra valve guide clearance and stuff. So again, after that longevity. And then we skim mill the head, and what we're averaging right now is right at about 79 cc's on these cylinder heads and stuff. So with that head is complete, we go ahead and mill the pads down, and it will come with our rocker arm. Now, this started out as a big block Chevrolet rocker, but it's really not a big block Chevrolet rocker because we've actually modified the geometry in this rocker. And if you look at any rocker arm, you've got the push rod seat here, you got the roller tip here, and then you got the trunnion here. So if you connect by 3 lines, that creates that triangle. Well, we've modified the geometry here. And when testing as far as a rocker arm, because we thought we may have to have a custom rocker arm for this cylinder head, the exhaust rocker that we put on our big block Chevrolet heads works beautifully. It's absolutely perfect. Gives you a very narrow sweep pattern, almost centered perfectly in the valve stem as far as that goes. That will give you that correct geometry. You won't be wearing out valve guides. And for the guys running these trucks, that's what they're under, is longevity. Whether they're in the back hills of the Northwest pulling logs out, or maybe they're in the sand dunes, or you might be building a bug out truck just in case you need to get the hell out of there. So this will give you the reliability with this whole system. Then, of course, we've worked with Morel. Now, when you modify these blocks, and it does take a little bit of modification, the valley cover for the lifter valley area, there's 2 bosses on either end. Those bosses, you will have to go in there with the grinder and modify it, but you're only talking about 5 to 6 minutes with either a dizzy wheel grinder, 90-degree angle grinder, or if you got a die grinder. But easily enough, Morel has come out with this tie bar system. So you drop the lifter in there, slide the other lifter in, grabs the fork. Now, this type of design's been used for decades in the industry, that open deal, and we're not even coming close. This would take a max of 420 load lift. Any of our camshafts can be a max of a 375 load lift. So we're not even pushing the capabilities of what this lifter can do. And remember, with Morel, you've got the wire lock axle and it is a coated axle in these things. Again, going after that longevity for this application. So we really, for you 300 guys, have got a kit that's going to be a drop-in. And you put that with our timing set that we developed with the Torrington bearing. It's got 9 keyways, so you can phase that camshaft in. And we went ahead and tapped it so you can easily pull this crank gear off with any type of puller, as far as for any type of pulley. So we are tickled to death to have this. This is on our website at Get Inline HP. You can buy the complete kit. Camshafts, I'm tickled to death to say that we'll be able to have in stock next week. So we're looking at mid-September of 2025, and we'll be going forward with this project. So if you're building that bug out truck, or you're building that truck you're taking deep into the woods and stuff, and it's got a 306 cylinder, call StraubTechnologies, and we'll get you the longevity. Remember, at StraubTechnologies, we don't build engines, we build combinations.